Do, 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 do.
You,
How fucking late did you want to be into that then?
you cut out in the middle of it.
3, 2, 1. Do, 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 do.
You.
Hello and welcome to Talking on the Couch, the weekly podcast where we talk about things from around the world. This week we've got football. Woo! In commemoration
Woo.
of the World Cup. What many are saying is the worst ever World Cup due to things like corruption, bad calls from referees, inconsistencies. So we decided to do world football, not soccer, football. Um,
I don't know.
remember
It is
to
in America, so is it soccer or is it that game that they only kick the
It's
ball like
literally
maybe
called the
once in a
FIFA
game?
World Cup. Right, remember to join us on all our other channels. So we've got the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, the Twitch, the TikTok, the X, if you're using X, which I think is the same as Instagram, discord.gg/TGS39DNUB3. We're on the YouTube, we're on the Spotify, the Amazon Music, the Apple Music, if you want to listen to this podcast. Any other channels, Sporka? Did I say Blue Sky? Did I say TikTok?
This guy, TikTok, YouTube,
Yeah, I've said that.
OnlyFans.
Said that. Yep, yep. Sporka's got OnlyFans if you want to look at his toes for a couple of hours. They're
Yeah.
Irish toes, so they've got little bits of gold flakes on the end.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you can also support us, which would be really handy. We're on
It
about
would be very handy.
100,000 views at the moment that we're getting. So if any one of those 100,000 could donate at streamlabs.com
Yeah.
/press back to continue 3 /tip. Uh, and that's what I've got on my notes to begin the podcast. It's so warm here. It really is. My brain is completely melted. I'm gonna have to open this up. So, on the topic of football,
It's a
you've all
good
got
job we're
your
not on video.
notes, haven't you, on what we're doing this week?
What do we do?
Fuck you. Right. So we're going to start it off with interesting facts. So, Sporka, if you want to start us off with your interesting fact,
Okay. Did you know, Lance? Did you know? And Mary.
and Mary.
And Mary. Earth's rotation is changing speeds. It's actually slowing down. That means, on average, the length of a day increases by around 1.8 seconds per century.
Yep.
So 600 million years ago, a day lasted just 21 hours.
Yep. And you know why?
Because the Earth's rotation is changing speed.
Yeah, but do you know why the Earth's rotation is changing? In answer to your question, I did know this, yes. Do you know
Because it's
why the Earth's
cooling down?
rotation is changing speed?
Because it's cooling down? I don't know.
You don't. Oh, it's hard to say you're wrong there, but you're wrong.
Okay.
It's to
Oh, I
do with
knew
the.
this was going to happen.
Because in a way you're right. It's to do with the molten core inside of the planet.
Yeah, so it's it's cooling down then, isn't it?
Well, yes and no. It is cooling down, but the cooling down is a byproduct.
Of coolness.
How can they? Yeah, sure, yeah. It's the same as any object. Like in space, there's no resistance. There's still molecules and there's still all of that sort of stuff
Yes.
in space. It's not completely void of everything. So as we're going through space, we've still got a little bit of resistance on the Earth, and it's slowing the whole planet down, which is slowing the core
Yeah.
of the planet down, because there's only so much energy that the core can hold, and it's using that energy to spin it, and it's also to do with the magneticism of the planet as well. So yeah, I did know that, Sporka, but it is an
Cool.
interesting
Mary,
fact.
did you know it?
Now I've learned something new today.
There we go. Somebody appreciates my facts. Screw you, Lance.
Lance is a know-it-all.
Screw you, Lance. Screw you.
You started talking to me about shit in space.
You know what you should do, Lance? You should make a list of stuff that you don't know, and I'll pick one of them.
Yeah, because
Just
I know
how?
everything that I don't know. All the stuff I don't know, I know it, you know.
Okay,
I've
another
been
quick.
with you for how long, and I've only ever told you one thing that you didn't know. And
Is that
how long
another-
we've
polar
been
bear skin?
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've ever told him.
Another quick fact for you, Lance.
No.
Did you know?
No,
Okay.
you've got another fact later on, Sporka, you did.
Okay. Fine. It was just an age-related one, but fine.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. You tried to take airtime away from Mary there.
Fine.
How many facts have you got?
Well, this was just a bonus fact.
Go on, say it.
Okay, did you know, Lance? Did you know if somebody was the same age as you, they'd actually be older?
I had a feeling you was going to say that when I heard age, man.
I like sticking that one into the facts every now and then.
Just throw that in there. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, Sporka, I've heard something more stupid actually this week.
Have you?
Did you know that Donald Trump knows a lot about football? He's really familiar with football and all the rules and all of that sort of stuff.
Not
But
just football, Lance. All sport.
All sports, yeah. But he's never heard of someone getting a match ban from a red card.
Nope, never.
So he knows fuck all then. Right.
Yeah. And he's also the number one person on TikTok.
Oh, he is, yeah. And Taylor Swift, was it? Is 11 according to him.
Yeah. But he's number one.
I don't think he realises that it's because people are taking the piss out of him on TikTok.
I also don't think he realises that it's not actually called TikTok.
Did you call it TikTok?
He actually calls it TikTok.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what was so funny about it.
I'm
like,
number
fair
one
enough,
of those.
if you're number one, but
right, Mary, your fact, please.
Right. Obviously, I had to do an animal fact, didn't I?
Okay.
If you want to.
Crocodiles can't stick their tongues out. Their tongues are physically attached to the bottom of their mouths.
It's true, that.
Pretty useless
Did you know
tongue, then,
that?
isn't it? Oh, I didn't know that. It was
You
pretty
did know
useless
that.
tongue.
We've
I
discussed
just
it
didn't
on
know
this
that.
podcast before during the early days.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have, because it came about
No.
when we was talking about the crocodiles in Red Dead.
Oh, so we knew then.
I didn't know.
Well, so I think
I
Sporka's
don't-
just forgotten.
I don't have that level of knowledge or tension.
Well, we spoke
In
about
fact,
how...
you could probably do that fact again next week, and I go, that's really interesting. I never knew that.
Probably. Hi, and welcome to early onset dementia.
Yeah.
They can also jump as well, can't they, Sporka?
No, definitely
What?
not.
Crocodiles can jump really fucking high.
Yeah, they
But they
can.
say if you're getting chased by one, you should run in zigzags because they struggle to turn
Yeah.
and get away quicker.
Yeah.
Right, I've got a
Remember
better
that.
suggestion if you're being chased by a crocodile. Grab the nearest fucker to you and launch him at the crocodile. That's the best way to do it.
Trip the person up that's running beside you.
Yeah. Fuck that prick, you're out of there. Yeah, don't do that. Would that be classed as murder?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it would be now because we've actually put thought into it and you know what you're going to do. It's sort of premeditated.
I don't know, because it's you or him at that point, isn't it? So would it be self-defense?
Survival of the fittest.
No, because then I'm fucked.
No, because just your animal instinct kicked in.
That's what I mean, though. But would
In
it, 'cause
extreme stress situations like that, if your animal instinct kicks in, could you be accused of like murder or anything? I don't
Yeah,
know.
but that's the same as manslaughter, though, which is a form of murder, just accidental. Because that's where your animal instincts kick in most of the time, and you kill someone, but it's still an illegal crime. Opposed to those legal crimes.
Yeah.
But I don't know, how would that be classed as murder? Because if you don't do it, you're going to die. Because crocodiles could quicker. However, crocodiles can't run for that long. They don't have much stamina, the big ones.
Okay.
And they only have little legs.
Yeah, so they're fucking
Yeah.
knackered by the end. But then again, fat people have little legs as well, don't they? Some of them can run quick, especially when they're the buff ale.
It's not like proportionately they probably have normal sized legs. They just look little.
No, they do. They have little legs in proportion to their body. Considering they're taller than humans, if they were to stand up and their legs are tiny.
No, I'm not talking about crocodiles. I'm talking about fat people, Lance.
Oh, that's just fattest. What you doing? It's body shaming right there. Right. So they can't stick their tongues out, Mary. Tell us a bit more about that. Cool.
Can't stick their tongues
Yeah.
I don't know how much I can say about that, to be honest.
Yeah.
So if you was to give them an ice cream, they wouldn't lick the ice cream.
No.
No,
Well, they would, but they'd have to stick the ice cream in their gob and like run it up and down their tongue.
Like sandpaper. What texture is a crocodile's tongue?
uh,
You know, like you go to the sea life centre and they've got that like weird paper where you can feel a
Like a
shark's skin.
shark,
Yeah.
like sandpaper.
What
don't know.
texture is
I would
a
have thought it'd be rough.
crocodile? I don't know. Because their teeth does all the work, doesn't it? They wouldn't really need a rough tongue.
Like
Because
a
they're not
cat's
exactly
tongue.
licking rocks.
Yeah.
Okay, right. A crocodile's
Oh,
tongue is short, thick, and surprisingly rough. Often
Hmm.
described
I
as
see.
often described as having a coarse sandpaper-like texture. It is
Huh.
completely unlike mammalian tongues. A membrane holds it firmly to the floor of the mouth, which is what Mary was saying,
Yeah.
making it entirely immobile and preventing the crocodile from ever sticking it out. Because there's loads of crocodiles walking around wanting to go,
Yeah, I'd love to be able to stick my tongue
they'd be shit for a sober, like a drug swipe, wouldn't they?
out.
You know, when they like
Oh,
make
I
you
don't
lick the
think you
tongue.
want to do that anyway.
No,
No, I wouldn't really
get
want to do
Steve
that.
Irwin in to do it.
So you know what? Are you telling me that I've been lied to my entire life then? Because you know in like children's drawings, and like you draw something that's dead and it has the crossed eyes and then a tongue
Yeah,
sticking out the side of its mouth.
yeah.
So it couldn't do that then,
Yeah, I
could it?
suppose you can't do that. No.
So that's a lie. This is bullshit. Who do I complain to?
Unless once the crocodile was killed, they sort of sliced the tongue away from the bottom of the mouth and stuck it out.
It's
Just to,
disturbing that you
just to,
thought about that then, to be honest,
just to,
Sporka.
just to send an example to the other crocodiles.
No, because then they'd just send little pieces of the tongue to them, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
uh, I don't know.
Like a mob hit.
I feel sorry for lady crocodiles.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, anyway, right. Let me get one of my facts up. I don't think they've got the nervous system down there to feel pleasure, have they? Really? It's
Haven't
only like
really read
humans
that
and
much into
dolphins that
crocodiles.
do. Well, it's only really humans and dolphins that have the nerve endings down there
No,
to
they do
stimulate
it for
pleasure.
pleasure, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they don't get the pleasure when they do it. Other
No, it's if you
animals.
don't have the nerve system down there. The only reason females in the human species and dolphins get it is because they've got something like 10,000 more nerve endings. I don't hold me to that number, and that's why you feel the pleasure down there because of the nerve endings down there. It's why it's so sensitive. Same with males, however, we don't have as many as females, so females find it more pleasurable than what males do.
Thanks for that.
Just saying, just throwing that. That's not my fact, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck you. Right, my random. Thank you for that, Mary. Thank you for that.
You're
My
welcome.
random fact. I've got two random facts for today, which is what you're both supposed to have. So, did you know? Did you know, Sporka and Mary? In fact, I'm
No.
going to change this. Did you know? Did you know, Mary and Sporka? You
Okay.
can be heavily pregnant and not realise. So,
Yeah.
cryptic pregnancies aren't that uncommon, with 1 in 500 not recognised until at least halfway through, and 1 in 2,500 not known until labour starts.
I do, because I actually know somebody
Yeah.
that happened to.
Mary, who do you know that happened to?
Um, was I meant to know someone who's had it
You
happen?
did know. Well, you met her once or twice.
I've heard of it before.
You visited her grave the other day.
What, your nan?
Yeah. You know,
Who?
you know, my mum has a sister who I've not really met. The one who lives in
Yeah.
London now. Nan
Yeah.
didn't know she was pregnant with her, and she didn't show any like symptoms or anything. She didn't show a belly or anything. That's why,
I
as soon
Well,
as
don't.
you
she
know
came
what?
out, she was
Yeah,
given.
you know what you said. I look like a hippo when I am.
Oh, you'd be fucking huge with the size of that baby's head.
Yeah.
I've got a big head, and you've got a big head. So that baby's gonna look Hey Arnold, just walking around all lopsided. You know when they say support the neck, we're gonna need a fucking crane to do this baby's head. It's gonna be massive. As you can see, I'm gonna make a great dad.
Yeah. And also, Lance, I don't think women that are pregnant really sort of respond well when you say, they've got symptoms of pregnancy, like
Sim-
that you're starting to swell up a bit there. Are you pregnant?
Well, it is a symptom. Like vomiting is a symptom of pregnancy.
Yeah, but people don't respond well, Lance.
Yeah, but that's what it is. Like a baby is technically a parasite. That's why I call them parasites sometimes. I don't have children for anybody listening, because I'm pretty sure I'll love that kid to bits, but at the same time, I'm not gonna. I heard that crunch, whoever that was.
That was ice hitting off a glass. Definitely ice
Whiskey.
or
Was it
whiskey
you, Mary,
stone.
with
Yeah,
your whiskey? Oh, we've
sorry.
got whiskey stones in the glass.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah. Okay, I'm with it now. But I'm very I will love that kids to bits, but I will be very honest about it.
Huh.
Like you know the tism, I say things how they are. Like I just don't give a. I saw my mum and told her she looks really old.
Oh, when we was shopping and she came over and you went, God, she looks old.
Yeah. Well, she did. I'm not gonna. Oh, mum, you
And
look
my mum,
20.
and you said, my mum's older and you said she looks younger.
She does. She does. But then your mum dyes her hair every other week. My mum
No, she
doesn't.
don't.
She fucking does.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, actually. Yeah, either her hair's not growing at all, or she's dyed it at some point.
Uh,
So someone said she also says she's 9'9". She fucking ain't. I felt that car go down when she gets in. I'm being
Shut up.
offensive now.
I'm gonna tell her.
Yeah, don't. Saying that your dad would probably
Yay!
laugh as well. What was we
Family
doing?
arguments.
What was we doing a few months ago? And I made your dad laugh because we was in Barmouth and there was trampolines and one of the trampoline was like all knackered. So I turned around to Mary's mom and just went, "Hey, look, you've already had a go. Then it's fallen through." But yeah,
Oh dear.
it was funny. Right, so yeah, that's my fact. It's possible to be heavily pregnant and not know. Wouldn't you not have your menstrual cycle though throughout the 9 months? I suppose you can still have it, can't you, when you're pregnant?
Yeah, some people says they have had it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't think you'd
Yeah,
get it.
everything was normal.
Would you get it on time every month though? Surely there'd be hormonal changes which would affect it.
I can't
I-
comment
Let's
on
talk to
that.
our pregnancy expert,
I'm
Mary.
a. You're the only one capable of it, so you must know.
You're the only one here with working ovaries.
You know.
You sort
Right.
of suggest that some of us don't have working ovaries but still have them, Lance.
Well, yeah, I don't. But mine stopped working years ago.
Oh, did they?
So did
Cool,
yours.
cool.
So did yours. And that's another fact for you
Now,
right there.
one fact only.
Well, no, you have two, you bellend. Well, it wasn't really a fact. No, that is coming off what you've just said. And everybody is born a girl, and they turn into males in the womb. So at some point, you'd have ovaries in the womb. Not
So they're not
functioning
born a
ovaries,
girl.
but eh?
You said everybody's born a girl and then they change from a girl into a boy in the womb. But then they're not
Okay,
born
you
a
know what
girl.
I mean. You know what I mean. Everybody's a female in the womb, and during the development of the parasite, your ovaries basically drop out and become your testicles. So your testicles are essentially the same like skin and all the cells and stuff as ovaries, and they started off as ovaries and then they just dropped. So at some point, your ovaries stopped working and got a new job.
Huh.
Went to the job centre, and they said, right, I need another function now, and that's how males came about. I was going to say that's how males come about. And anyway, what's next on the schedule for this week? I'm just looking through my thing. So we've done interesting facts, haven't we? So
Yeah.
next, it's going to be a couple of quick fire jokes. I nearly read out the original.
Shit. I nearly left the party.
Has Mary left the party? What?
No, I nearly left the
I'm
party. It
here.
started my
Did
little
you?
countdown timer. Started to go.
Gonna say. Teep. Anyway, yeah. So this next section, we're going to do a couple of quick fire jokes regarding football.
Okay.
So we were going to do football fails, which actually I do want to mention this one. You know
Football
which one I
fails are
mentioned?
better with videos, though.
Try
Yeah.
that again.
Football fails, there's thousands of football fails, but they're all videos, and it's difficult to describe it when you're
No,
just talking about them.
I want to mention this one because it's
Yeah,
heavily
you can
talked about
mention.
over here, and
Yeah,
it's
you can mention
brilliant
that
clickbait.
because it's amazing.
It's good. So let's just discuss just for a brief moment in time. Jordan Henderson.
hmm
So what what
hmm
what what did he do, Mary?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so not
do.
that heavily discussed over there.
Mary doesn't follow football. So
No.
basically, what happened is England had a very good win during the World Cup over Mexico. Both teams played really, really well. We have to. Mexico played an amazing game. England also played a really, really, really good game for England, and we ended up winning 3-2. And Mexico cried afterwards. It was like a squad of Ronaldos. But during the celebration, actually, no. First of all, Henderson didn't play that game. I think he's only played once during this World Cup so far. I think.
Yeah.
Don't hold me to that one. And he's only played for like a few minutes. So he hasn't really played. But this game, he didn't play at all. And when a player pretended that Jude Bellingham elbowed him in the face, even though he clearly didn't, the player was yellow carded. And then Henderson decided to get involved and ended up getting yellow carded himself. So he got yellow carded even though he got no minutes on the field. At the end of it, whilst celebrating, he tried to jump over an advertisement board, and I'm pretty sure if you watched it in your head, you'd go, buckle, buckle.
Yeah, pretty
As he
much.
went, as he jumped over it, he fell and broke his wrist, which required surgery. So he basically didn't play any minutes, got one yellow card and one injury for that game.
Nice, nice.
That's gotta. Has anybody else ever done that?
I don't think so.
Because that's quite impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually really good.
Yeah.
And just on the subject of that England Mexico game, if you're in the mood, you should go check out Harry Kane's post match interview.
I was about to say about that as well. That was I
That's
showed
that's
Mary that on YouTube.
that's good
So
for a
funny.
giggle.
His
I'd
voice
say
completely went.
I'd say all his teammates in Everton haven't shut up slagging him about that for the entire week so far.
Every time they see him, they'll probably be going, "Hello, Kane.
Hello.
Are you going to score for the next game?"
Yep, there we go.
So funny. I was watching it, and it was. I think I watched it the following day, didn't I? Like in the morning.
Yeah.
And the minute he started talking, because you know I sometimes leave the iPad running,
Yeah.
which I was doing the other night with you when I think I ended up watching Stephen Fry talk shit for a while, didn't I, by accident? I was doing something, I can't remember what, and it came on, and I wasn't really paying attention. I thought, what the fuck is, and it was Kane talking. It's so funny. But yeah, we just wanted to mention those two facts about that game because it was such an incredible game, and then it's just overshadowed by both those incidents.
Yep. We're all into current affairs here at PBTC.
You wouldn't believe it, would you? If somebody had said both of these things happened in a single game, not even in the game, just after the game. Oh dear. Right, so let's move on to some football jokes. Who wants to kick us off? See what I did there? Who wants to kick us off?
Yeah, that was good, Lance. Sporka
Want me to
approves.
start?
Yeah.
No. What happens to football players who go blind?
They can't play football anymore.
They lose their eyesight.
No, they become referees.
Oh,
I like
nice.
that.
Nice.
Go on, Sporka.
All right. Why is the best footballer in the world asked to tidy their room? Because they're messy.
Did you? I said a similar joke to that on Discord earlier, didn't I? Actually.
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah.
Yeah. One that I wrote earlier. I'm very proud. I'm sure someone else would have wrote this at some point, but nothing against women, but I always do that. That's James Buckley. That is. If you ever get a chance, watch that podcast. The At Home with the Buckleys, brilliant podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, why do women make great refs? because every time you try to score, they always disallow it. My wife's on this podcast.
Was on this podcast. And I say give it about 20 minutes and you won't have a wife.
Divorce papers take longer than that. I've inquired. Thank you very much.
She could have them on standby.
Already got them pre-drawn. Right, Mary, your next joke.
I was wondering why the football kept getting bigger and bigger, and then it hit me.
I get it because it's depth perception.
Yeah.
Right, Sporka, go on.
What did the manager do when the pitch became flooded? He sent on his subs.
Huh.
Cool.
Subs, the submarines. Shoot when you have to explain it, lads. God's sake, man.
I get it.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to change the wording of this joke a little bit.
Okay.
England's relationship with football is a lot like my dad. He kept going. Fuck you. I've lost my train of thoughts now. It's a lot like my dad. I keep saying he's coming home, but he never has. Do you get it? Because England keeps saying he's coming home, but my dad's never come home. From the paper I was born. Anyway, next joke.
How did the football pitch get wet? The players dribbled all over it.
Sporka.
What do you call a footballer who brings a length of rope onto the pitch? The skipper.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I hate it when people compare Lionel Messi with Jesus. I mean, he's good and all, but he's no Messi. Get it?
I got it. Yeah.
Right, one more joke each.
Okay. Don't tell my dad I said this because he supports this team. What's the difference between Leeds United and a tea bag? The tea bag stays in the cup for longer.
Ooh.
Don't tell Dad.
Go on then, Sporka.
Why was the chicken sent off the field? For persistent foul play.
Yeah, foul. I get it. I like it. Grandpa walks into his grandson watching a football match. Grandpa, who's playing? Grandson, Czechoslovakia. Grandpa, against who? Do you get it? Czech and Slovakia. Yeah. You know, there was a YouTuber actually put a video out in America saying America are facing two teams, and it was that Bosnia and
Herzegovina.
Yeah.
Herzegovina.
They're the same fucking country, you dick. What are you on about? And anyway, so that was a couple of quick fire jokes. We'll probably come back to them later on in the podcast if we've got time. In fact, I know we are coming back to them a bit later on. Right?
Are we?
So,
I didn't get enough jokes. You've got like 193,000 jokes.
I did my research, thank you very much.
You said two.
I only looked up about an hour ago, so you know.
I literally changed it for you, darling.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to do
any difference.
Another random fact that we find interesting. So either one of you two can get us going.
I don't mind. I'll let Mary go first. Ladies first and all that.
No, let's rock, paper, scissors for it.
Okay.
So after three.
Are we saying it out loud?
Obviously, because I can't see your hand.
1, 2. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and after 3, you've both got to say which one.
How long after 3?
Well,
straight away.
Like I'll go 1, 2, 3, rock. It'll be like that. So yeah.
Okay. Why are you saying rock?
I'm not saying rock. I was giving you an example. Okay. You know, at Marie's grandparents' crematorium, when you walk in, there's a stone on the floor that's like a memorial stone, and it's the one for an example, and it says an example. just saying. Right. So 1, 2, 3.
Rock.
You
even got a chance. You said it after me.
You still said the same
thing.
You still said the same one. Right. 1, 2, 3.
Paper.
Scissors. Yay!
Is there a
I
delay or
always
something?
do
I'm
that.
confused of what's happening.
What?
What?
Well, on my headset, Mary said it about a second after your Sporka.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Anyway, right, Mary, kick us
Yeah.
off then. Your interesting fact.
Oh, fucking hell, you're just jealous.
Considering I had
Okay.
said ladies first anyway, but there you go.
Oh yeah, coming from the
Right.
guy who always says Mary, there's a weapon for you there that I've just fucking dropped for
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Right, Mary, go on.
Right, we've got a history fact.
Oh.
Ooh.
So, King Henry VIII of England had servants who were called grooms of stool, whose job was to wipe his
I know this,
bottom
yeah.
after he went to the bathroom. During his reign, he had all those four such people knighted.
Yeah, that
Cool.
makes sense.
A
In
bit creepy.
fairness,
He was fat, though.
if I was a king, I'd have somebody to wipe my ass too. Just say.
No,
I wouldn't.
no,
I wouldn't want people up there.
no, I
That's
wouldn't
a
like
no
it.
no go zone. Just no. No, but when I had surgery and they had to clean that area, like every time they repackaged the wound, that was creepy as shit. I hated
Yeah,
that.
but when you think about it, though, there's nobody going to be able to come out with these quirky facts after you die. You'd just be that king that there was nothing interesting happened.
I don't know. I think we speak a little bit more about King Henry VIII than a lot of other kings.
Hmm.
Like the fact that he invented the Church of England so he could get divorced, the couple of wives that he beheaded, and
And the fact there's a musical on about his wives,
yeah, Six, the musical.
Yeah.
Mary's gone to see that multiple times.
which
The
is
fact that
amazing. I highly recommend.
the fact that he basically blamed all the women for not giving him a son, even though we now know it's down to the man, so it's his
Yep.
fault for fat shit. So yeah, I think we talk about King Henry a lot more than most other kings, really. So I think he could have got away with somebody not wiping his ass.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Do you reckon they put it on eBay?
What
Well,
now?
No, I'm saying, do you reckon? I'm using eBay as a broad example. So, you reckon like the people who wiped his butthole got the king's shit and just sold it as the king's poop?
yeah, more than likely.
Well, I don't think they had that back in the day.
Yeah, but they might not have put it on eBay as such, but they might have sold it
I
in like the
don't think they
market.
would have kept his shit, would they?
You never know. Have you seen some of the stuff on eBay?
And like medieval times, the place stank anyway. Like, so you probably wouldn't notice.
That's true. Don't forget, we live in a time right now where people bought candles that smell like Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
we live in that time. That's the time we live in. So to say back then they didn't sell King Henry shit because it's shit. Well, look at us now.
yeah. That was our downfall.
Downfall shit. Pun intended.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Mary, what was that fact?
Let me get it back up.
That's what she said.
King Henry VIII of England had servants who were called grooms of stool, whose job was to wipe his bottom after he went to the bathroom. During his reign, he had all those four such people knighted.
It's one way to get a knighthood, isn't it?
They're a shit wiper. That's basically probably what you have to do to become knighted now.
Well, yeah, but Mary's. I know this fact a little bit actually. And, they didn't exactly wipe it standing next to him.
What, they
So-
done it from across the fucking room with a pole?
Yeah, just scrubbed it. No, it's slightly more horrible than that. Basically, the king's toilet, they didn't have plumbing in those days, did they? It was like a wooden stool, and the king would sit on the stool, and the people that wiped his arse would be inside.
Yeah.
So basically, they would just reach up and give it a wipe. So they were literally walking around in the king's. Well, it get cleaned out, obviously, because it was the gullyware. But yeah, so they were underneath him, and they just. You'd be so tempted just to like stick a finger up there, wouldn't you?
No.
Not really, no.
I would. If
Okay.
that's my job, if that's my job,
you,
and
you do you.
if that's my like daily job, and like that whole thought doesn't creep the fuck out of me. If I've got to that, then they're gonna have to spend a career wiping people's assholes, didn't I? And I'd never stuck a finger up the bum, don't worry.
Sure,
But
sure,
like, if
sure.
I'm
It's all coming out now.
literally shit, I don't know. Someone must have been tempted to just whoop, check your prostate.
I think
Um,
they would have had their head chopped off.
yeah,
They
he
did
probably would
that.
actually. I don't know. I reckon he would enjoy it.
No.
That's probably why he gave them all knighthoods. So he's just because he enjoyed it. Right, Sporka, your fact.
I've got a football fact.
Woo, football.
Did you know, Loans? Did you know?
And Mary.
And Mary, the author, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the author of
Sherlock
such
Holmes. Yeah.
famous titles as Sherlock Holmes,
Mhm.
was the founder and first goalkeeper for Portsmouth.
For Portsmouth FC.
For Portsmouth FC.
I
Cool.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I
So there
didn't
you
know
go.
that one either, to be honest.
There you go.
Oh, yay! So did you didn't know?
Yeah.
Laugh. Is that
Yeah.
a first on this podcast?
Probably.
I know about Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, but I don't know.
Yeah. I never
about
knew
his-
that he was like a footballer or anything.
To be honest, I don't really give a shit about Portsmouth. I know there's people that do go about Portsmouth.
No, but it's just an interesting little fact.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
you don't care.
It says he was the first goalkeeper of the amateur side Portsmouth Association Football Club, which later evolved into modern Portsmouth FC.
Yeah.
Right. So he also played under the pseudonym A.C. Smith.
What? Okay, so he didn't like. Yeah, but like I don't see why he would have done that at the time because he obviously wasn't a fucking knight back then either.
No, but he was quite famous already.
Yeah, but it's not like he's doing a radio show. People are gonna fucking see him.
Yeah, that's true.
They're gonna look at him. Where's Arthur Conan Doyle? Why is he using a fake name?
Wonder why he did it. Why did he use? Hang on, I'm gonna have to Google this.
Yeah, that's just a bit weird.
Yeah, why did Arthur Conan Doyle use a? God, I gotta spell. Yeah. E. That's not how you spell it, but I'm sure Google will correct me. Yeah, it would. So he used it to play the amateur goalkeeper. He used this alias to maintain his professional standing as a local medical doctor, keeping it rough and tumble, sporting pursuits separate from his respectable medical career. That's fair enough. I mean,
Yeah.
You reckon the patients ever turned up and went, "I swear I've seen him before somewhere."
Yeah. Where have I seen you?
Did you have your fingers up my rectum the other day? Yeah, he's an interesting man, isn't he, really, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle?
Yeah.
He was a doctor, he was an author, he was a spiritualist. Don't know if you
Was
two
he?
knew that.
No.
Yeah, he's a spiritualist. Cool, good talk.
Yeah, good talk.
It's an interesting fact. He was a goalkeeper. It's
Yeah,
a
an
nice
interesting
football fact. I'll
It
give
is.
you that. It's a nice football fact. So you get a point for it.
Yeah.
So
And one that Loans didn't know.
That's true. I generally
Yay.
didn't know that. Yeah. So keep it. It's just like a fucking award now of saying shit that I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, because how rare is that?
Because it's not an interesting fact if you already fucking know it, is it? It's just a
It's not an
repeated
interesting
fact.
fact. Well, like, did you know that the moon is moving away from the Earth?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's still an interesting fact, though.
Did you know that Australia is bigger than the moon?
Bigger than the moon? Yeah, I did. Yeah, we spoke about it on this podcast, and we measured it, if you remember. So keeping it on the subject of football, did you know, Mary? Did you know, Anne Sporka? Keeping it on the subject of football, fish form orderly queues in emergencies.
Do they?
Yep.
What sort of emergency? Well, like in case there's a fire or something?
Yeah, just in case there's a fire in the tank. Form an orderly queue on the way out.
Well, if there's a fire in the tank, Loans, the ammunition could explode.
That's true. That is very true. I see what you've done there, like the play on words there. And when evacuating through narrow spaces in sketchy situations, schools of neon tetrafish queue so that they don't collide or clog up the line. Scientists interpreted this behavior as showing that fish can respect social rules even in an emergency situations, unlike us humans, which is true. Like in an emergency, the dickheads throwing people into crocodiles.
Yeah,
Like, who
no.
would do that? And you know, this is something I've said to you many times, Mary. You know, when you go into somewhere and you look at that green emergency exit sign. I'm sure you've got them in Ireland as well, Sporka.
The
Are they
little
green where
green
you
sign
are?
with the man on fire.
Yeah. But he's not on
Yeah,
fire, is he? It's basically showing you where the
Running.
emergency exit is. That's the
yeah,
direction of it. Um, but if you read the actual rules, it says exit calmly but swiftly from the building. And
yeah,
you're not allowed to run, you're supposed to walk. So it does say like walk, exit calmly, all that sort of shit. And you look at that picture that geezer's on the green light, and he's clearly fucking legging it. His one
he
leg
is.
is about to kick
Yeah.
himself in the back of the head. He's legging it so quick. Like, he's legging it, and they're telling you to run. If the sign is legging it, surely you're gonna fucking get out of there. And
Yeah,
let's
and
face
you
it,
know that sort of situation, I'm gonna fucking run.
yeah. I was about to say,
Oh yeah,
let's face
I
it.
don't
If there's a
respect your
raging fire
rules.
behind you,
Yeah,
big
you know
fat
what? You
raging
can give
fire,
out to me later when I'm alive, not in the fire.
like fire spreads incredibly quickly. And if there's a raging
Yeah.
fire, you're not going to just walk swiftly, are you? Just tiptoeing on the way.
You know, this could have been why I was never picked as a fire warden when I was in work.
You know, I was.
Sorry.
Oh god, yeah, because I was the health
Yeah,
and safety guy. So
I'll
yeah,
I'll be the person who checks off the people's names outside, so I have to get out there first with the list.
yeah. All of you fuckers, wait a second. I was going to be out there. No, I was actually when you're an actual fire marshal, which is what they're called. Uh, for the building to exit, basically everyone has to evacuate, but you stay in the building. So it's
Yeah,
your
it wouldn't
job as
happen.
the fire marshal to ensure that everybody has evacuated.
Yeah,
So we had to go round. There was two of us normally, so I'd be the fire marshal. I'd find someone to be with me. So if the fire alarms went off, the first thing you did is go to the actual alarm, find out what area it's in, go and inspect the area, and if there's a fire there, you then trigger the main alarm. So normally there's two alarms. So you then trigger the main alarm, which said evacuate, and that's because of the type of building that we was in. Because obviously, if someone just set off the fire alarm, and we evacuated, it would have people escaping every day. So we don't want that. So yeah, we'd go to the area, look at if there is a fire, evacuate. Then it was mine and the other person's job to do a really quick sweep of the building and just ensure that everybody has exited the building to the correct point. So
yeah,
we were the last ones to leave that building.
yeah. It
But
wouldn't
it's
be my
okay
cup
because
of tea at all.
we had walkie talkies and they always taught us in the training, and I've never fucking understood this one either. They always taught us if you see a fire, don't touch it. So why do we have fire extinguishers scattered around the entire building?
No, I think they literally mean don't touch the fire, you'll
No,
burn
they
yourself.
meant
Yeah, I was
leave it to
thinking
burn.
that.
Yeah, don't touch it. That's going to burn you, obviously.
Yeah.
Don't try and lick the fire. Crocodiles can't do this. No, you're not allowed to put it out if you see a fire. You have to leave it for the fire brigade. So what the fuck are the fire extinguishers doing everywhere?
Yeah, I used to work in a petrol filling station, Loans, and I was trained how to put fires out.
So were we.
Sort of could be really a thing that like you have to wait around for the fire brigade when there's like a fucking fire right beside the explosive stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Um,
Oh no, my kitchen's on fire. Better leave it for the fire brigade. But what about the giant tanks of petrol? Leave it for the fire
nope,
brigade.
fire brigade. What about the orphanage that's right next to the petrol station? Meh.
Nope.
Yeah. And no, we had to do 2 days training on all the different types of fire extinguishers, all the different types of fire, how to use the fire extinguishers, when to use what fire extinguisher. We had to do a big test on it, and then we weren't allowed to use the fire extinguishers. It's so fucking stupid that was. Anyway, whose fact are we on?
Oh, I think it's back to me.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
back to me.
that's it, isn't it?
No, we only done one fact, didn't we?
No, Mary did one. You done one. Then I did one.
So it's back to
Yeah,
Mary.
that's me.
If we're
Oh,
doing
No,
another
these
one.
are just two facts.
is it two facts now?
Well, we don't want to start and now one here.
Okay, yeah. If you want to do another one, yeah.
I don't
I
care
haven't
if you
got
want to do
another
another one. I've
one.
got facts.
Mary, did you say you haven't got another one?
No, because you said
Yeah, I
two.
thought it was
But
two facts. I
okay.
don't know what Sporka. I know it was
So I
supposed to be
am. It
two.
looks for two.
I think Sporka's confusing this. It was originally two football fails, but we changed that
Yeah.
to quick fire jokes.
But then, just at the end of your last sentence, you said, whose turn is it now?
Well,
That's
it'd be
why I
back
thought
to
we were
Mary
doing
then,
another
wouldn't
one.
it? No, it'd be back to Mary for a start.
Yeah. But that's what I said.
You're just
That's
trying to
why I
steal
thought we
Mary's
were doing
limelight
another
again.
one.
I'm not angry at you, Sporka. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
Right, let's do a couple. Let's do a couple more jokes, not too many.
Yeah, because I've only got one other joke.
Okay, just give me your joke then, ball bag.
Okay. What do Lionel Messi and a magician have in common? They both do hat tricks. Hello? Loans? Have you died?
Yeah. Lionel Messi doesn't do hat tricks.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't. Not recently.
He does. I think he scored one in the group stages.
Nah, he's a dickhead. No, he's actually a really humble person in real life, apparently, but couldn't say for certain. I've never met him.
No.
Right, Mary. You got another
Right,
joke for us, darling?
don't tell my dad again. Oh, I've gone
Oh
for
God, it's
them,
another
haven't
Leeds one.
I? I left 2 Leeds United tickets on my car dashboard the other
I
day.
know this one.
Someone smashed the window and left 2 more.
Because they're a bag of shit. They're not. Leeds are actually a good team when they want to be.
Yeah.
So
They won the Premiership once.
they're in the Prem.
They won the Premiership once.
Yeah, that was years ago.
Yeah. Oh, and they only done it because they were led by an Irishman.
I think they did it because they were a good team at the time, rather than anyway. Right. As the team struggles continued, a pound coin was thrown onto the pitch. Police are trying to determine whether it was a missile or a takeover bid. Go on, keep going, keep them coming, keep them coming.
Okay. What do you call a boat full of polite football players? A good sportsmanship.
That one's gone over my head a little bit. Anyway, yeah.
No, I do.
Because it's called sportsmanship, but it's also
Oh shit!
the sportsmanship.
Yeah,
Because they're all on a boat full of polite.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they're always shit when you have to explain them.
Is my joke now?
No. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it is.
Is it? Right.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper of the school team is sitting on the field after a big loss. My boy, an old man said behind him, I saw you play. I think I can help you. Are you a coach? No, I'm an eye doctor. The man changed his voice 3 times during that conversation.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
No, I think he's got bigger problems.
Yeah, like he's...
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Any more jokes, guys, before we move on to tech news?
Do you want
I
me
don't
to
have any.
say them? No? Okay, we'll end it there.
Mary, if you want to say another joke, you can.
Yeah.
No, it's not funny anyway.
It might be. We're not moving on to decide.
Why did the manager bring pencils and sketchbooks into the dressing room before the game? He was hoping for a draw.
I like it.
I'll say one that you would most likely enjoy, Sporka, and you, Mary. What do you call a Frenchman playing on the Nintendo console?
I don't know.
Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
right.
we don't mention his name over here, Lance. We don't mention it.
Did he do something to you, Sporka? Did he do something to the Ireland football team that one year?
Maybe.
Yeah, at least you didn't get the hand of God.
Yeah, we got the hand of frog instead.
Yeah, that's true. I like what you did there.
That wasn't me. I won't take credit for that. That's what it's actually called.
I know. Because we've discussed that before. Well, The hand of God smiled upon England the other day. Just saying, because it's the Azteca Stadium where that happened, wasn't it? The hand of God.
Yeah.
But yeah, right. Tech news, Sporka.
Wait a sec. What's going on?
This is the segment of the podcast where we.
No, I don't mean I know what we're doing there, but like I just didn't know what was going on. There was a big notification came up on my iPad screen.
Well,
It
that's
was
nothing
okay
to
now.
do with
It's
this
fixed.
podcast, is it?
It was because I couldn't see the article of the news.
I'm actually just trying to get the article back up myself while I say.
Oh, for God's sake!
Right.
Title
So this is the section of the podcast where we talk about the latest tech news that's happened this week. We've got a huge announcement this week to discuss, and I have no doubt that that's the one Sporka is going to say, because he always goes for the easiest fucking thing.
Well, no, it's the important one, Loanz. I always deal with the important things.
Yeah, but you do the important things without actually reading the article.
Yeah, I sort of read it this week.
I think the entire world read this one. So,
Yeah.
Sporka, do the article.
Okay. Physical disc production is ending in January 2028 for new games releasing on PlayStation consoles.
Which is bullshit, is what
Which
it is.
is a big load of bullshit.
We spoke about this a couple of weeks ago in terms of the GTA 6 not releasing a physical edition, and now we know why.
Yeah.
Because
it's going to be 2028 before that fucking game's out.
Well, yeah, basically. But this is probably why it's like a pre.
Yeah, they're going to see how successful it is and how much backlash it is on a big title. And if it's a fucking doomed failure, they'll just go, "Oh, we were only joking."
Yeah, this is. I don't like that. Your Nintendo Switch, darling, that has a game cartridge in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much every console at the moment has a form of disc.
Mm-hmm.
It's only really PCs that most PC people don't have it anymore because they've got the Steam library and stuff like that, and because it's quicker to run off a M.2 NVMe than it is to run off a disk drive.
I don't even know if you can get disc versions of games for the PC anymore.
Yeah, you can.
I've never looked into it, obviously, but like
you can. A lot of them you can't, but well, some of them you can.
I know a lot of older titles you can get still, but
yeah, I'm sure you can because I've seen them. If you go to if you look through you've got Argus over there, haven't you?
Not anymore.
Okay, if you go to game.
No.
If you go to a local game shop, normally there's PC discs, but because everything now gets released on like the Steam store and stuff like that, it tends to be more downloaded, and it's they say it's due to piracy and all that sort of shit. It's not.
And compatibility issues though as well. You can't get like some games aren't compatible with the Steam version and the PC version.
No, most of them are.
No, you remember we were looking up a thing about that. I can't remember what game it was we were looking up about.
Oh no, they're two separate libraries. We were talking about Human Fall Flat, and that's because it's not that it wasn't compatible with the Steam and the PC. It wasn't compatible between PlayStation 5 and the PC.
And you also couldn't play it from the Steam library and the Xbox store.
Yeah, because they're technically
you couldn't play the two
libraries.
of them. Even though you could have both of them on a PC.
That's nothing to do with compatibility to the PC. That's to do with what library you've got it installed on. Because it's
but that's
not.
But you can't cross play between like two different versions of a PC game.
Well, no, because one of them's not technically a PC game. It's a Steam game because you can play it on the Steam Deck. Steam Deck's its own console.
Yeah, but like still,
it's the same as you can play PlayStation on the PC using the. I've forgotten what it's called now. Same way you can play PlayStation on the iPad as well. You use the PS app and you can put it on the PC and play PlayStation from the PC. It is capable of doing it, but it's still on the PC. But it's the type of library that you're using it from. So yeah, they are like compatible. If you got a game on your Steam, you'd always be able to play it on PC.
Yeah. However, they did clarify in a statement afterwards, it's only on new games. The older games are still going to be produced on.
That's because they've already fucking made them.
Yeah, but they're still going to keep making them on disc, like when they release them, like. when they're for sale as new, you'll still be able to buy them new in box as a disc version.
I'm just looking through the article. Yeah, this
It doesn't
transition
actually
has
say
no
on this
impact on
article.
games that are already released or will be releasing prior to 2028. So basically, what they're saying is anything that was made before 2028 will still be on disc because they would have already
Yeah,
fucking made it. And then once 2028 comes along, January 2028, there'll be no more disc production. So
yeah.
anything after that will just be no disc. So if they've already made it, yeah, they're going to sell it. So by December, November time, they're probably just going to start halting the discs anyway. So they'll
No,
just be
but I
getting ready
mean,
to stop.
say for example, we're still in like prime GTA 5 era. That came out on disc. They're not going to stop making that on disc in 2028.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. They're
Yes,
only
they are.
doing it
That's what it says.
for new games that release after January 2028. They're not making disc versions of them.
They're not making disc full stop after January
That's
2028.
not what it says in the article.
Yes, it is.
It does.
Right, will be
This transition has no impact on games that already released or will be releasing prior to January 2028.
Yes, but they're not going to continue making the discs for it.
Yeah, they are.
They're not.
I read the other article that said they are. That's what I'm saying. I only seen an article about 20 minutes before we started the podcast that said that they've clarified that they're going to still continue to make the discs for the games that have already been released.
Still be made for PS5. That's such a bad. If it is, that's such a bad
Yeah,
business
so they're
plan.
only like half doing it. Like,
After 2028, let's have a look. No, PlayStation won't allow it. Sony games, so like Spider-Man and stuff like that, won't have discs. It'll just stop. Developers will have a choice if they want to print their own discs to it, but it'll be nothing to do with PlayStation. So it's
I'm
going to
not
be up
so
to the
sure.
developer that makes the game.
I'm not so sure, Lance. Not so sure at all.
I think we're going to have to wait closer to the date on this one as well.
Yeah. Let's
It's
reconvene
still
here back in
bullshit.
like November 2027, and we'll talk about it again.
Yeah. So come back to
Yeah.
this podcast in November 2027.
Yeah.
We'll tell you what we found out. But it's still bullshit, and it's still going to put places like CEX out of business.
Yeah.
Because I
But
don't,
we
I
but
don't
we
very rarely buy a new game. I just
but by
don't like
that
it.
stage, we're gonna have like the exclusive early members plan on our Discord. So if you want to just subscribe to that first, so it's like you're in there in the ground floor, so you get all the early announcements. I'm just preempting our fame.
And who's fucking putting that together, Sporka? Yeah.
I'm just
Are
preempting our
you
fame.
volunteering me for more work?
No,
Yeah.
we'll have people to do it by then, Loans. We'll have people to do it.
Fucking enthusiastic, ain't you?
Yes.
um,
All about the enthusiasm, Loans. It's all about the enthusiasm.
But I very rarely buy a new game. I just don't like it. I
Yes.
wait for it to be secondhand because it's far cheaper, and I'm
Yeah.
still going to get the same enjoyment out of it. I'm still going to play it. I'm still going to go through the storyline, possibly try and get a platinum trophy if the game's good enough.
Yeah.
I think the only games I buy brand new, really, are Final
Final
Fantasy games.
Fantasy.
That's the only games I buy brand new. And Ace Combat, actually. I'll be getting that when it comes out. But other than that, I don't.
That's
buy
at the end of
even,
this month, isn't it?
even actually, Mary, I bought you a game brand new, didn't I?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Yeah. Can you remember which one?
No.
No.
Is it the Pokemon one?
Yeah, it's Pokemon XY. Because it came with the Switch. So. Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't actually go out and purposely buy the game.
Yeah.
It just so happened to be
No.
free
Wasn't
with the
actually the
Yeah,
Switch.
game though, was it,
he
Mary?
selected that game. Pardon?
Wasn't actually the game though, was it? It was a download code.
I see you didn't buy it me brand new though.
Well, I did fucking
Bought
buy
me
it
the
because the download
download.
code. It came with the Switch. I paid
You
full
bought a
bastard price for
code.
it. Right, the next article really, really quickly is robots are now available to rent, Sporka. And we all know what everybody's going to be using these. Well, I say
Yeah.
everybody. What people, sick fuckers, will be using these robots for. And I can tell you now, it is not cleaning your bathroom tiles. They come with a little screen on the back of them as well.
Yeah.
And a smiley face. Uh, this is humanity we're speaking of.
And it'll wave at you with its free hand.
Yeah, the minute that we developed a Hoover with a face, you know exactly what all the males did with it. A
Yeah.
Hoover, something that could suck and smile at you at the same time. So, but
It's a rare thing, Lance. It's a rare thing.
the thing is, this article focuses more on the practical use of industry and stuff like that. So it's mainly to do with like hospitals and things. So they're using these robots to go around hospital. They'll have AI in them, and I know we don't like speaking about AI, but this is a good use of AI. So the robots will go around and they won't offer patient care in the sense they won't clean them and stuff like that, but they will be asking if they want a cup of tea, if there's anything they can do for them, just general talking to them for the more lonely patients. I know it's still a robot, but it's still
Yeah.
that form of interaction. Because I talk to my phone when driving and stuff. Like I'll ask it to play a song on Spotify or whatever, as Mary knows very much. We look up things on this podcast using our phones, but it's just going to be said out loud. Your dad, Mary, he talks to his phone
Oh, I know
when
he does.
he asks it questions and stuff. So we got a lot of feedback that Moxie feels like a part of the team. Moxie is the name of the robot that they tested. Says Todd Bruger, Chief Operating Officer of the Texas-based robotics company, which has around 100 of the wheeled robots in operation. So they're already out and they're available to rent at hospitals and things.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's an interesting concept that at some point we're going to end up having robot butlers,
Yeah.
which is what it's going to become. There is a really good film. There's Ex Machina, which is a really good film, but
I
there's
Robot.
one, Robot, yeah, where they take over the world,
Yeah.
or try. What's that one where it's a scientific experiment where the developer calls a guy with no friends in to see if he can form a relationship with the robot, and the robot ends up killing the developer.
Yeah. Terminator.
Not
That's another
Terminator.
one. That's another one that they fuck with robots
But
and AI.
this one's a really good film that I can't remember what
Is
it's
that the
called now.
one that it's like in the middle of a forest or something?
It's in a house in the
The
middle of
house.
nowhere.
The house like in the middle of a forest and there's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
like I can't remember what that's called, but it was a good movie.
It's a really good film, and the robot
Yeah.
essentially they start off as like the butlers and stuff. And there's that one. Is it a TV series? But I think it's a French show or something like that. And basically, robots are integrated into society, and they do all the butler stuff. And then the man ends up having an affair on his wife with the robot, which is a bit fucking weird. And the robot develops. The AI essentially learns from people, and it develops human characteristics, and it develops emotions. But there's the argument of what constitutes an emotion. Is it just regurgitating what it's seen, or is it an actual feeling? Because there's no way to actually pinpoint what. It's essentially going into the age-old debate of what is a soul,
Yeah.
and do we have them, or is it just chemical reactions? That's what it's
Hmm.
essentially becoming. But to rent these robots out and form that companionship, I think personally for me is actually quite a good idea. I do think we need to be very careful with it
Yep.
because people will use them to become lazy. And in a hospital, let's say the care workers that are in the hospital might say, "Oh, just send the robot out to them," instead of giving it human interaction, which will always be far more beneficial than AI interaction. But at the same time, when the hospital's overrun and there's no staff about and all that kind of stuff, then yes, using a robot for those last resort type things, I don't
Uh-huh.
see a problem with. But yeah, so that's the article of. Unless you've got anything else to add to that, Sporker.
No. Just
You
the
didn't even
other
read this article, did you?
speedier applications of a rental robot.
Yeah, Sporker didn't read this article. So that's the article about robots are available to rent, and I know that Tesla's creating an army of robots as well, and we can use them to go to the moon rather than sending people and shit like that. But anyway, so that has been this week's talking on the couch for football and the World Cup. Thank you very much for listening. Remember to join our other channels. So we've got the Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, X, discord.gg/GGS39DNUB3. You can watch the podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and Amazon Music. And if you really want to, that was just Ray reminding me of the TikTok channel for her. What's it called, Mary?
Raya the Jack Russell 22.
Ray the Jack Russell 22. So if you like animals, Mary occasionally posts a picture of our dogs on their walks and doing random dog shows and stuff like that, or videos. Feel free to check that out. I think you're on Instagram as well, aren't you, darling?
Yeah, I haven't been on it a while, but yeah.
Yeah. So feel free to check those out as well. Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed the rest of whatever you're doing. I've been Loanzism.
I've been Sporka.
I've been Mary.